What's in here? You putting something in here? Is there a vitamin you're putting in here? Man, this water tastes so good.
Does it?
Thank you. Tonight, 7 p.m., Jared. What are we doing?
Oh, yeah. 7 p.m. Free training. GrantCardone.com/free training.
This is not a recorded training, just so everybody knows.
Yeah,
I did one last week. People were like, dude, how can you do 2 back to back? Because I got a lot of information, jackos. Tell me much.
Look at this.
How to be a professional in follow-up. Oh, wow. Is that ours?
Yeah.
Let's get some. Man.
Yeah.
So thank you for following on Instagram, folks. The number here is 305-865-8668. How long before the show starts, guys? Let's do it. And every Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Quit looking at that.
No. I'm thinking right now. I'm trying to think about this. Never antagonize. Tag. Other inventory.
What professionals do? Free training. Now, if you're on Instagram and hey, welcome to Young Hustlers every
Thursday at noon East Coast Standard Time.
Jared Glant.
GC.
We come to you to get your hustle right for the weekend, give you a day before the Friday, Saturday, Sunday's coming, and Jared and I want you in top condition. Today we're talking about
how to become a professional salesperson.
More importantly, how to become and stay a professional in the follow-up. That's what I really want to focus on today, Jared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, I got some people here in my company. Some of you take this 10X thing.
Yep, a little too far.
Be obsessed or be average. You got to learn how to follow people up professionally and not quit.
You gotta find the line.
Yeah.
Like one of the big things that I was thinking we just had a meeting with our sales team about this, is there's a difference between not now and never. And you never want to be in a situation where you get off the phone with a prospect and they're like,
never call me again.
Never do business with you. Never call me again.
Yeah.
No matter what.
And if you're hearing that in your calls, there's two errors here. This is going to be a great show for you. By the way, if you're watching this on Facebook, share. If you're on YouTube, share. This is very, very valuable information. By the way, for anybody that does share, I have a free gift. That's GIFT, not GIF. I have a free gift for you just for sharing, and we'll make sure you get that at the end of the show, okay? So when you are doing professional follow-up, there's 2 categories of people. The biggest category is people that quit following up. And the second category is what I have some of, too much of. People that are barbaric. I got people that are following up so hard that they're like, don't call me back, I'm calling my lawyer. That's too much. This is what Jared just said. So remember, you're going to fall into 2 categories, most of which is not perfect.
Right.
Number 1, you quit. You just quit following up. By the way, only 25% of all salespeople ever make a follow-up call.
Yeah.
64% of companies don't even admit it that they don't follow up their customers. 6 out of 10. The second place you fail is you're following up not too much, but too unprofessionally. So what would that sound like, Jared? Too much that's unprofessional.
Well, too much would be, hey, have you made a decision on doing the deal yet?
Why don't you call me back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey man, you showed interest. Why don't you get back?
You said that you were going to call me back.
Yeah, you can't make people wrong.
Yeah.
The number one rule, okay, if you want to write down some rules, the professional will always remain professional. 2, the customer has to get off the phone feeling good. No matter what happened, the customer must feel good at the end of the call.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
So
call me back.
some ways that you can do this are like your job is, if you can't get a close on that call, then your job is to advance the ball. Even if it's just a little bit, you've got to move the ball down the field. So like we were just having a meeting about, hey, we present a sales training package to a company, and at the end of the call, they're like, hey, you know what? We go in for the close, and they're like, hey, look, it's just not right for us right now. So then we would then move to, okay, well, let me at least get you started with something. Let me get you something so
Not
that
interested.
You were interested enough to take this call, so let me at least get you something that will help you move forward.
No, I don't want anything.
Look, I completely understand, but look, what I want to offer you is something that's free and it will add value to your team. Now, and
he needs to explain that right now, because
Yeah.
the guy's going from no. What you're trying to do is move this guy into something, right? You're trying to move him. This is what Jared's telling you right now. You don't just keep hammering on that one product. You were trying to sell a car or a roofing job or a plumbing job or a Kangen machine, or you're trying to get him to network marketing group, or you want to sell him a life insurance policy. Get off of the product that you're trying to deliver to the guy right now and say, Mr. Glant, I understand, totally get it. Now's not the right time. You're not interested in life insurance. You're not interested in a roof. You're not interested in plumbing. You're not interested in a car right now. Could I just propose one thing, sir? So that the call, we didn't waste your time on this call. I'd like to send you something for free. If it's automotive, how about I send you a free estimate on what your current cars are worth? That way you at least know. And I'll add to that, if you were going to do something in this product line, what that would cost you. Payments, pricing, trade figures on your car, interest rates right now. I just want to send that data to you so you consider me in the future. Yeah, that's cool.
Another thing you can offer, this will work for most people depending on the product or the service that you sell, is offering some type of assessment. Some type of assessment. Hey, look, I know it's not right for you right now, but at least let me do this. We have an assessment where we go over, X, Y, and Z. We normally charge $10,000 for those. Let me do it for free for you, and I want to provide you with the results. No obligation. You can take what you learn from it. You can apply it in your business, and it'll work. It'll be positive. You'll increase your sales. You'll be more efficient. You'll make more money. But I don't want anything for it. My job right now, my goal is I just want to help you.
Yeah, and I just want and just be honest with him and transparent. Look, I just want to keep the line between you and I good, so that when you do something 3 months from now, 3 years from now, 30 years from now, you'll consider doing it with us, okay? My name's Grant Cardone. This is Jared Glant. This is Young Hustlers. Every Thursday, we talk sales. By the way, if you're listening on iTunes, please subscribe to the channel. All our shows now can be watched in one place. All 7 shows we do a week are in one place on iTunes.
And there's
the Cardone Zone.
And there are some of you that haven't reviewed or rated the podcast. So if you've never rated a podcast before, you never wrote a review for any podcast before, I would love if you did that for this podcast today. Be the first one.
I tell you what, do that, and I'll send you my new book, Real Estate Investing Made Simple. I'll send it to you for free. Just send Natalie at GrantCardone.com. Natalie at GrantCardone.com. No? Natalie at GrantCardone.com. Send her an email of the screenshot of the subscribe at iTunes and the review, and I will send you the free book. Okay, we're going to come back and take your calls. We're talking about professional follow-up. When's too much? Follow-up, too much. And when's too little follow-up? Never going to keep you in the game. Hang in there with us. We're going to be right back on follow-up.
Hey, it's Ted McGrath with Message to Millions. Do you want to create a presentation online that actually gets clients? That's the big problem that we all face, right? People are launching stuff online all day long, and they're not converting more sales, getting more customers, and making a difference in the world. So I got something for you here. 26-point framework. If you want to do videos that sell, webinars that sell, I've tested this for the last 6 years in my business. I sold millions of dollars worth of products and services online, and grab it down below for free. It's called the Ultimate Online Presentation Swipe File. You swipe it, and there's literally 26 points on how to create a presentation with examples for each step of how I do mine. So webinars where they're not seeing your face, or video where you're face to camera, they're watching you smile, and you're smiling because sales are coming in all day long. Click that link, grab the gift, tell me what you think about it, and I will see you soon inside the gift. To learn more information, visit presentationswipefile.com.
The world of advertising exists far beyond Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. The web itself has an infrastructure of exchanges and placements for your ads to gain traffic, increase leads, and convert your products and services. RTB.cat is built to efficiently take your business and promote all over the web, every website, every location, and RTB.cat has a system designed to get you right in front of the most coveted locations to promote your business. Take the hassle out of the ad exchanges and lengthy ad bidding systems. Let RTB.cat get you moving right now and handle the work for you. Grow your business, get known, and sell your services online. Sign up now at RTB.cat. That's RTB.cat.
Bullfrog is here for 2018 to serve as you and your business at the highest levels of success. More communication, no drop calls, better integration, faster response time. Kill the desk phone and take your office mobile. Sign up for a free trial right now at bullfrog.net. That's bullfrog.net and join the world's #1 telecommunications company, bullfrog.net. Or email Ben at bullfrog.net or benrife@gmail.com. Email Ben at bullfrog.net or benrife@gmail.com.
Over 12 years of experience, Boron Capital is invested in commercial real estate and is looking to get you fixed 8% returns on your money. We're looking for high net worth individuals interested in high luxury commercial and residential space. This is not a volatile investment. It is stable and ready to make your wealth work for you. With over 300 transactions, this nationwide service can take your 401k money or your IRA money and get it working for you. We process your funds in 24 hours and get you invested the next day. Learn more about this opportunity at boroncap.com/invest. That's boroncap.com/invest.
Hey, welcome back to Young Hustlers. This is a sales show. Everything sales. Monday, we do a show on real estate. Tuesdays, I interview power players. Wednesdays, the G&E show. Thursday, today, is Young Hustlers. Get your sales tight. Friday is the
And get your
Cardone
money
Zone.
right. You got to have the rhyme going.
All of it, by the way, you can now listen to in one place on iTunes, the Cardone Zone. Everything Cardone, one download. Subscribe and review, and I'll send you my free book.
The reason we do this show is because, like, there aren't a whole lot of places that you can go and get really good sales content. And for me, when I was starting to work for Grant, 26 years old, I'm like, man, dude, this guy's done so much for me and helped me understand sales and making money in a way that was like, it made sense. It was simple. It wasn't complicated. There weren't a lot of tricks. And so I was like, dude, we need to do a show where we can actually tell people the way that I learned, right? 26 years old, thought I knew a thing or two about selling, but I didn't. I just had a good personality. And
Remember Sergio? He came. He thought he was, I am the best salesman in the world. Within 24 hours of being there, he's like, I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I don't know anything, man. So like, you got to keep learning the game. We're talking about follow-up today. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's all right.
Follow-up. We got 40 salespeople in there that are following customers up. The follow-up thing is different than the sales thing. You got to figure out, how do I keep calling a guy that's not ready? How do I call a guy back? I've already been hung up on 2 or 3 times. This is, by the way, the holy grail of sales. If you can learn how to more professionally negotiate your way in conversations to keep a guy from out of no into maybe moving toward a yes. I made a comment in there with the guys the guys and gals. I'm like, look, don't let the call end to no. Let it end to maybe.
Or if it ends in a no to what you offered, get them to say yes for something else.
For some other inventory.
Yeah.
And the two places where salespeople fail. 1, they don't follow up at all. And 2, they quit on their follow-up. They quit on it. There was a time when you did follow up. And then you quit because you got punched in the face so many times. The second place people fail, smaller number of people, is they push too hard.
Yeah, I think the reason they push, though, is because they don't have the artillery. We have a follow-up program that we built out in Cardone University that literally will map out a follow-up plan for 365 days. And you'll never repeat.
You'll
one
never
attempt.
repeat the other call. Your creativity, you got to be creative in these calls. Like when I called my wife back 26 times in 13 months, everybody always says, it sounds like stalking. Yeah, because you thought all 26 calls were the same call.
Yeah.
Every call was different. Every call was unique. Every call I was positive. Every call I agreed with her. I never made her wrong. Everyone was light. Nothing put her into no land. NO land. It put her into maybe a little more, maybe a little more, maybe, right? So you got to seduce the customer, the prospect along.
And so, like, I think the big thing is most people, like, I'll just frame this in our terms here. So if somebody agrees to a call for sales training, there is something that they're interested in. There is a problem that they're having, and most people are not going to tell you what that problem is. So when you're on the call and you're doing the demo and you can't figure out what that problem is or why they agreed to do the call now and you don't close the deal, all that means is you haven't found the real problem yet. And so instead of ending the cycle there, you've got to come back in and you've got to start being creative. Like when you're talking about Elena, I'm thinking, okay, so one phone call is, hey, a friend of mine is having an event at the Beverly Hills Hotel. Wanted to see if you wanted to come. Next call is, hey, there's a NASCAR race. It's at Pomona Speedway, and I just want to know if you'd be interested.
Give, man.
Every
Give,
attempt is something different.
And then, by the way, if those don't work, number 5 thing I want to share with you. Number 1, always be professional. 2, always make them feel good. 3, always agree with the customer. 4, always offer another service. And number 5, always use a tag.
Yeah.
Always use a tag. Because if there's not a tag, you're going to try to use too much force. But if he comes in, I know I got a tag guy, I don't have to tap the guy out.
Yeah.
I can bring Jared in for a touch. Even in deals that you close, by the way, you should always use a tag. Let's talk to our first caller, Natalie. Alvin in the PA, buddy. You got a question or you got a problem?
Well, hey, Grant and Jared, I just want to give you guys a testimonial. So the follow-up is absolutely where the money is, hands down. And here's what I've been doing that it's been so crazy for my business. So I'm using video follow-up where I send a customizable video just saying, hey, how's it going in your area, anything? And I use emails. Emails are alive and well, and I send random emails saying about anything. Hey, what's your favorite Oreo-flavored cookie? You have no idea the response, and it turns into business. It's unbelievable, the follow-up.
See, there you go. Like you got to be creative, Like they asked me in the room today, this guy that I've been calling on for 17 years, Grant, how would you call him back today? Well, I would say, hey, I'm going to be in Boston Friday. Can I see you?
Absolutely. Or, hey, let's sit down and have dinners on me or give them tickets to a sporting event. Stop trying to
this
sell
guy's a
too many
billionaire, so
people
he don't need tickets.
He probably owns a team.
Sending them information of sales.
Yeah. Dude, thanks. I'm glad you're having success with our programs. Thank you for
Thanks,
calling.
Alvin.
Next caller. Michael, what's going on from the big YYZ, baby? YZZ.
Hey, brother, how are you?
Yeah, the airport code. Yeah. What's going on, brother? What's your question?
Quick question. So I'm in the mortgage business, and I want to know how to improve my follow-up with my realtors or insurance agents.
Look, man, you got to train your people how to do follow-up. Like you need really the ideal situation is you would have video that would show me what I do on day 0. Day 0 is today.
Yeah.
Day 1 is tomorrow. What I would do to day 1, so that when you're hiring people, they will watch video. You don't instruct them or tell them how to do this. Day 0, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7. Those first 7 days, if you guys could kill the first 7 days creatively, not sound like a pest, keep the guy in maybe, not no, don't let him get cemented.
Yep.
Okay, if you could just do the first 7, like your sales, I'll guarantee you'll increase your sales 20 to 30% over what you're doing right now.
And just kind of on top of what Grant's saying, Michael, you have to know what's happening when somebody doesn't close. Like when somebody doesn't convert, like you got to know that there's only a handful of reasons why. And so your job in your follow-up is to provide value, to lead yourself into that reason that they didn't close for. And then you can address that issue.
And Jared, you said something. Michael, thank you so much for calling in. You said something earlier about you got to know where you're at in the deal.
Yeah.
Right? When I'm talking to somebody, I know where I'm at. I'm my own barometer. Right? I'm like, I'm not getting anywhere. Remember that call where I got jumped on the phone? I'm like, you don't believe, what percentage of what I'm sharing with you do you believe?
Yeah.
The guy cracked up laughing. We had been talking to this guy 40 minutes when I asked the one question that got him in communication with me because I could sense. Now, how do you learn how to sense? How do you learn to have that intuition? Pay attention, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys are not in the call. You don't even know what they're saying to you. You don't know temperature. You've cut your perception skills off, and you're not aware because you're not practicing, you're not training, and you're not getting feedback, and you're not doing the turn.
That's right.
Okay, stay with us. We're talking about follow-up on young hustlers.
Want to learn how to invest in real estate like Grant Cardone, but you don't have the cash to invest yet? Reach out to Chris Root and his team where he will show you how to invest in real estate to build cash without credit or much money by learning how to wholesale real estate. We'll show you the right way to build cash so you can invest in multifamily apartments and other real estate investments like Grant Cardone. Reach out to @Chris Root Entrepreneur on Facebook now. Are you tired of buying ads? How much would 5 times more visitor from search engines like Google or Bing do for your business? Link Research Tools helps you increase that free organic traffic. We have offerings to get your business to become the dominant force on the internet. The secret of internet traffic is what we give you. We convert that traffic into cash flow for your business. Learn more at linkedresearchtools.com. That's linkresearchtools.com and sign up now. Marco Santarelli of Narada Real Estate is the foremost expert in getting your money to work for you. At Narada, most people do not have the time to invest or do the work it takes to grow their wealth. Marco and his team will handle it. Working in 16 markets nationwide, Marco and his team will help set up a strategy to take you through step-by-step how to invest your money the right way and get you earning 8% returns from day one. If you need financing, we have it handled. The inspection for your property, if you need titles done, we have it handled. This is a one-stop shop to get you involved in the real estate game. Narada Real Estate and Marco Santarelli will ensure that you have what you need to start investing the right way. To learn more, visit naradarealestate.com. That's naradarealestate.com. If you have a business and are looking for a merger or acquisition, business valuation, or capital to grow your business, whether you're needing private equity, industry-based buyers, or just want to sell your business, Stanton Park Capital will take care of you. With over 18 years of experience, Stanton Park is the best resource for mergers and acquisitions, business valuation, and private equity capital. Learn more and get started right now with StantonParkLLC.com. That's StantonParkLLC.com.
Hey, welcome back to Young Hustlers. Grant Cardone and Jared Glant at Jared Glant. Everywhere in the universe, he's at Jared Glant. Been with me, what, 7, 8, 9 years?
Almost 8 years, yeah.
8 years. He was just like, he was a punk. We should show some of the old video of Jared, one day. What did he look like? He looked like he was like 17 years old.
Hair was just...
We've come a long way, dude, from a couple salespeople to 40 salespeople. We're following up customers every day. We're taking cold calls every day. We're doing roofers, contractors, life insurance agents, Allstate, State Farm, Ashley Furniture, Toyota, Chrysler, Nissan. And today we're talking to you about how do you follow up a big account? Mm-hmm. How do you follow up a qualified customer? How do you follow up somebody that's not qualified? How do you follow up somebody that's not interested today, but you know what? A year from now, they might be. How do you follow up on somebody that doesn't like you? Like, you made the call, and they just don't like you.
Yeah.
How do you follow up somebody that doesn't like the company you work for? Dude, all that is going to happen to you. Mm-hmm. So, a couple things I want to give you before you leave today. One, always be professional.
Always.
You guys need to write down what that means, what it looks like, and then you should also write down what does it mean to look unprofessional.
Is a professional offensive? Is a professional antagonistic? Is a professional make people wrong? Is a professional insulting?
Yeah.
Does a professional hang up? Does a professional criticize? It's just...
Thank you, sir. Appreciate the opportunity. Let me ask you something, okay? I know you're not interested. I know this isn't the right time. I know you're not. Could I come by and buy you a cup of coffee just to introduce myself? That's always going to work. Can I just come introduce myself? No, don't bring me anything. Can I just come introduce myself and put my hand in your hand? Okay? I've had people before. Look, dude, I'll never do business with you. When I'm in San Antonio, I'm thinking, never going to be there. Can I come by and put my hand inside your hand and meet the guy that keeps saying no to me? Like you got to come up with some creative ways, but you got to have a long game to play this game. 3, always agree. 2, I'm sorry, I think we missed. They need to feel good when this call is over. They need to feel good, not feel bad. They don't need to feel like a call has happened. They need to feel good about the call. 3, always agree. 4, always offer another service. It could be a free service. It could be a more expensive service. It could be a different kind of service. And number 5, always use the tag. Let's take a caller.
Caller.
Donald,
What's going on?
is this President Trump?
Grant, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
Is this the president?
not the president.
Okay.
Soon to be.
I'm going to follow up, and I'm going to follow up bigly.
Excited to be on the show. Thank you for taking my call. I just have a question, man. I've been doing door knocking for about 6 years now, door to doors. Been an unbelievable experience, a lot of learning. But you know, I come across a lot of times when, you know, I feel as if I could have got the sale, but I just end up turning away and you know, telling them I'll come back, and it leads me going to more follow-ups than I feel like I should be. And you know, sometimes it's just hard to push it, to ask the right questions, and just want to see if you guys can help me with that. I know that's what you're all about.
Yeah, I mean, look, the door-to-door industry is horrendous for never going back. It's unbelievable to me. I mean, I even know guys that are like, dude, if it doesn't work this time, don't go back. Go to the next door.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would you knock on one door and not go back and do that neighborhood again? And we always go back. You know, I always tell my guys here, man, why are we going for a new audience? We haven't even done the audience I have.
Yeah, no.
Most of the people that know me, by the way, you guys that like, oh, Cardone, man, a lot of people know him. Most of those people have not bought anything from me, ever. I'll bet you 90% of my audience, I'd love to know that, has never purchased a product from me. You want to talk about a failure rate?
Yeah. Well, let me ask you a question, just kind of on this deal. What percentage? What?
John over there, wiping his face down.
What percentage of people that don't close do you think are legitimately interested? Like, I'm talking but beyond the knock, when somebody's actually talking to you. What percentage of people do you think say no, and it's because of timing?
Huge.
Over 50%?
Oh yeah.
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 So
I got my attention on the kids. I got my attention on dinner. If you're knocking on doors, right? I just like I didn't get why you were coming here. But what if you came back again? Now you'd be a familiar face. Aren't you the guy that was here yesterday? Yeah, sure was. And I went down the street after I left here. I know you told me you weren't interested.
Yeah.
I ran into Mary. Mary bought our services. She actually got me to clean all her windows, right? Or she got our security system. Mm-hmm. And she says, you got to go back and see Teresa, man, at 2021. Teresa's amazing. You must have just caught her at a bad time.
Yeah.
So I came back because Mary said I should. I don't want to be a bother. I don't want to be a pest. But you got 2 minutes. I want to show you what we do here. Mm-hmm. I'd go back to that door.
Yeah.
Dude, it's about making investments. What? It's about making investments. You made an investment. Go back and fuel the investment. I put some petunias in the ground.
Yeah.
Squirt them a little bit.
Water the seed. Water the seed.
Okay. Chess, what's going on, brother man? Brother man, bring it on, brother man.
Mr. Cardone, Mr. Glant, how are y'all doing this Thursday?
Trying to keep a sales game tight, bro. Trying to keep the hustle young.
I understand. Great show yesterday with Elena. I do think that men need to step up their game and toughen up. You weren't being too hard on them yesterday.
Thank you, brother. And hey, if you did not see yesterday's show, go on YouTube. You'll find the show there. I'm calling all men out around the world for being punks and wimps and pussalites.
Pussalites.
It's a new term, pussalites.
Right. So my question is, I recently got into the network marketing / affiliate marketing game to try to connect into another.
Congratulations, man. Hey, is that the pyramid thing, man?
Well, no, not necessarily.
No. You know how you answer that?
Everything is a pyramid. I mean, even at your organization, you're at the top. And
damn right, I'm King Tut, dog.
You. So in any organization, there is a hierarchy. So, you know, it's not just a pyramid. And
see. Let me just tell you. Is it Chad?
Chaz.
I would answer that different. I'd be like, absolutely right. It's a damn pyramid, and you want to be involved in it. I can show you how to get to the top. See, everybody's like, I'm pyramid, man. I don't want to be involved in a pyramid scheme. No, you don't want to be at the bottom of the pyramid, which is where you are right now. I would roll with it, dude. I'd roll with the flow, man. See, Jared comes at me. I could try to push him back, or I could just pull him. Right? If he comes running at me and I just pull him, dude, he's going to fall on his face. If I try to push against him, I got to push against all that energy.
Yeah.
Is it a pyramid? You damn right it is, and you want to be part of it because this shit is big. Dude, I'm getting to the top of the pyramid. I'm going to be up there where they're going to make a gold coffin for me.
Dang,
I'm going to have a
dude.
chasel.
They're
What's
going to
it
make
called?
idols out of him.
What's that thing called you drink out of?
Goblet.
Goblet. I got gold goblets. I got freaking
Right?
gold bracelets. I got gold condoms. I am top of the damn pyramid, man, and I'm going to bring you up there, my brother. Where the view
A chalice.
is good.
That's what you were thinking of, a
Okay?
chalice.
So look, question is, if you're doing network marketing, how do you answer the first question? Even if you answer it right, oh yeah, I never thought about it. Yeah, that's pretty good. You're still going to have to follow this guy up because
Yeah.
he's busy Tuesday night.
Yep.
The follow-up is the holy grail. Negotiating is key, but look, for everybody that can't close, can't negotiate, can't finish somebody, doesn't matter how good you are, dude, you got to follow up. You got to follow. Biggest deals of my life came from follow-up. Biggest deals of my life came because I followed somebody up. It was good.
If you don't have good follow-up, then what you're relying on is you're relying on being good one time. You're relying on being at your best for a 30-minute presentation or a 60-minute presentation, and you are hoping and praying that you're so good in that 60-minute period of your life that you can convince somebody to do business with you.
and you're always on the next deal rather than
And most
nurturing.
people are so skeptical that they're not even going to believe you. They're not going to even start listening to you until you're 30 or 45 minutes into your deal. And by then they may have already made their decision. Who knows? But like the follow-up gives you the ability to show somebody how committed you are. The follow-up gives you the ability to show somebody that you're genuinely interested. The follow-up gives somebody the ability to see how professional you are.
Always be professional. Always make sure they feel good when the call ends. Always agree with the customer. Always use another service as a way to keep this call in maybe, not in no. And always use a tag. Hey, Jared, can you make this call for me?
Bing. Here, tag me in.
Ba-dang, huh?
Tag me in.
Tag me. Go get him, Jared. I'm kind of tapping out. My legs are gone. Okay, go ahead. Ty, is this Ty from Utah?
Yes.
What's going on, my man? I love the Utahnians.
Right on, bro.
Dude, I'm looking for a summer vacation. If you were taking your kids on a summer vacation, where would you go?
Oh, that's a good question, bro. I think that I'd go to Portugal.
Yeah, okay, but I want to do this inside the United States this year.
Okay. I think Park City.
I was just in Park City.
Yeah.
Were you?
What else you got?
My wife's in Park City. I mean, I don't know. What's the reason you're asking the question? Are you really looking for a vacation?
Yeah.
He's looking for ideas. What about Lake Powell?
Lake Powell.
Yeah,
I've never been to Lake Powell.
I told you about that. Utah, southern Utah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, so what's your
Go out
question,
on a
brother?
boat.
Brother Utahnian?
Yeah. Thanks for taking me. I've been trying to reach you, man. I've sent you 2 emails. I've been spamming all your tweets. This is a funny episode because I think I'm a little bit over the top with my follow-up.
Yeah.
I want to be in the organization.
Oh, good. Did you send a video?
Oh, yeah, dude. I've sent 2 emails. I've been replying to all your tweets with that video. I've been sending you messages on Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah, so here's the deal, okay? This is a perfect example.
Mm-hmm.
You have the decision maker that's not going to make the decision. Like, you guys ever, has anybody ever, like, gotten any education? I am the decision maker, and I don't make these decisions. I was on the
Okay,
plane.
who do I need to talk to?
Huh?
Who do I need to talk to?
Well, you need to send a video to the right people.
Okay.
Because it's
Awesome,
not
man.
me, dude. You think I'm going to look at the video?
I was hoping so.
I'm not gonna look at the video until I'm
Never.
looking at real estate today, dude.
Yeah.
I'm looking at until Jared's like, hey guys, we got to interview this guy, Grant. This guy's good. This guy's gonna be the best. This guy's the next
Grant
Willie
Cardone.
Mays.
That's the truth. Well, let me talk to Jared real quick. I've sent
Yeah,
a
how much
video
money?
on the
Let me
door-to-door
ask you a
sales
question though. Since I'm on the phone with you, let's do the interview. How much money did you make last year?
$100,000.
No, you didn't. You're lying.
I'll send you my 1099.
How much?
$100,000.
How much money did you make? What's it going to say on the 1099? It's not going to say 100000.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I'll bet you $100,000 it doesn't say 100,000.
Well, I mean, there's some change on there. Yeah.
That's what I asked you. So you see, what I found out about you is you're a liar.
Whoa.
Now, the question is, did you lie low or did you lie high?
It's just barely over $100,000, so I guess low.
So like $100,005 and something?
Yeah, I think it's 10700.
Okay, good, man. Congratulations, by the way. It puts you in like top 95%, top 5%. How did you make that money? What's your business?
I'm a door-to-door sales manager, so my team did $1 million in revenue.
Dude, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Okay, and are you willing to move?
Absolutely.
How much money you got in the bank?
Dude, almost nothing. I've been terrible with my money, so it's been a real good experience for me to go to rock bottom. I just got married, and I'm looking to be smarter now, dude. Like, I was just an idiot.
Yeah. So here's the problem, right? So everything with the first question was answered right. The second question, it's awesome, dude. You're a manager that did $1 million. You don't have any money, man. I don't know how you're going to move over here.
I'll figure that out.
What you're going to do is you're going to move locations. You're coming to Miami from Utah. Cost of living goes up about 3 times. There's going to be a learning curve. And I don't want to put you and your family in a situation. Also, I need your full attention on the phone. Like, being hungry is one thing. Being desperate's another thing.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the challenge they're going to have after they say, oh, the video's good, man, it's awesome, this guy's going to be great. Then we're going to hit this little issue, the money issue.
Yeah, you're going to have to come up with probably $7,500 just to move in someplace.
It's not a problem.
Yeah.
All I need is the opportunity.
Yeah. So that's.
So we'll look at the video today and get back with you, okay, man? So, but see, here's a good example: job interviews. Most people don't get the job they want because they don't know how to follow up. First of all, you don't know how to target who you want to work for. We've been told to go get in the industry. I'm a camera guy, so I'm gonna go see who needs photographs. Who is it you want to work for though, long term? Most of you guys in the camera business, y'all go do this. What do y'all call that?
Freelance.
Freelance stuff. Freelance is like, because I'm broke. Broke Lance. Oh man, I had 2 good weeks, man. I made $5,000 in the last 2 weeks. You ain't gonna work for another 4 months. Okay? I had a maid once. Can I use the word maid?
Yeah.
Can I use the M word?
Nanny, maid,
So
housekeeper.
no, I had a maid in California. And I said, how much you want to make a year? And she's like, I need to make $15 an hour. I said, but how much money do you want a year? I need to make $15 an hour. Would you like to walk to the same house every day? I need to make $15 an hour. I'm like, get her out of the house. She couldn't think with, man, I want to work for a family and have a job for the next 15 or 20 years and quit looking for work. Most people's job is looking for a job.
Yeah.
So this gentleman right here, he's going to have to figure out how to follow up because I know it's going to get on Sherry's desk and be like, we're not going to hire a guy that's broke right now.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to figure out how to fix that and then call me back. Anyway, it's a little difficult, and why people don't get great jobs because they don't know how to follow up. Next caller. Always be professional. Feel good. Make sure they feel good when they get off. Always agree with the customer. Always offer another service that has nothing to do with what you called about. And number 5, always use a
tag
Tag
team.
me, Jared. Tag me, Jared. Oh, it's my turn. Start talking, man.
Reza.
Hey, Jared, how's it going?
What's up?
Why do I want to rhyme?
Hey,
Reza?
Grant, I have a big problem.
Reza.
What's the big problem?
I want to eat a pretzel.
My problem is I'm a developer and I have to raise money, about $16 million in about 30 days. And when I send my product, my investment package to the investors, they don't look at it.
Yeah, they don't look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't get a hold of the decision maker.
Yeah.
So they send it to gatekeeper, and I'm not sure where it goes, you know?
Yeah, exactly. What's in the package, man?
It's about like 18 houses that I'm building in Mount Washington area, and it's designed. All of the numbers are there.
Yeah, and what the list that you're using, do you know these people? Do they know you?
No, I don't know them. Some of them, because I worked with a kind of like an institution before.
Yeah.
I had a list of like investors from there. I raised a little bit of money from them, but I still have to raise another $18 million.
Yeah. So look, all I can tell you is we've raised $100 million in the last, I might be exaggerating by about 6 or 7 million, maybe $90+ million in the last 14 months. And I did not target people I didn't know first.
Yeah.
I targeted people that knew who I was and started telling a story. Not the kind of story kids tell, made up stories. Here's the story. I'm buying this. We're doing this. This is the opportunity, okay?
This is what I've done.
This is what I've done. Yeah. Like, you got to tell a story. You got to get the top of the funnel. You got to get the top of the funnel right. Then you got to get the negotiating right, and then you got to get the follow-up right. I mean, that if you were going to break down sales, it's basically I got to get my story right for the top of the funnel to get people interested. Number two, once I get them interested, like, yeah, I'm interested. How do I negotiate some terms for those people so I can close the deal? And boom, a bunch of this falls at the bottom. The funnel goes like this. It's like a Coke bottle. And then it gets big at the bottom, unfortunately, okay? But fortunately, that's the follow-up. That's like, I got a buddy right now, Jordan. He hadn't invested in the fund. I know he wants to. I know it's perfect for him. I know he's going to make a bunch of money with me, but it takes a lot of follow-up. It takes tags. It takes agreeing. Mm-hmm. It takes a different angle. I was on the phone with him this morning talking about something completely unrelated, hoping that it would pop up again, right? You got to keep nurturing it. And maybe he won't do the right thing and won't invest now. So if you're trying to raise 18 million, bro, you guys need a big, giant runway. That's what 10X is about. Mm-hmm. Overestimate the length of runway, and be surprised if you can land the plane in half that period of time. Okay, my name's Grant Cardone. This is Jared Glant. Tonight, by the way, I'm going to do a live training on negotiating. Remember I said this? Build the funnel right here. Where the money's at right now. Boom! The money is in the waistline. The money's in the waistline right here. And then a lot of that's going to fall out, and you got to do the follow-up. Tonight, I'm going to be talking about negotiating. I'm going to share 7 strategies that I use. I mean, these are deep, dog, okay? You might need to bring,
we got him a shovel, he was going to go so deep.
Y'all, you might need to bring somebody to be like, what?
Your ear's going to pop.
I'm going to show you some stuff I've done on deals that has made me hundreds of millions of dollars on the buy side.
Yeah.
Not on the sales side, on the buy side. I'm going to show you little things I do that when I'm in a deal that I'm like, oh, there's 80 grand right there. I'm going to get that 80 grand. Mm-hmm. Jared's seen me do it, okay? My wife has seen me save millions of dollars in purchases. People have watched me work lease contracts and purchases on buildings or contracts or even lawsuits where I had somebody suing me and I got to figure out how to get a resolution here. I'm going to share with you some strategies tonight I guarantee you will use in your life as a buyer, and you will use probably as a seller, and the third time you're going to use them is as an owner of something.
And one thing that I want to say is that I get to see this every day. Like, I get to see the behind the scenes of Grant. Like, I don't think the public really knows all of the things that go into, building up $1 billion real estate portfolio or, building up to hundreds of millions of dollars in net worth. Dude, like the negotiations, the problems, the issues, the situations that come up all the time, like it is a constant negotiation. So if you ever want to kind of get in this realm of, man, I'm worth 100 million, I'm worth 200 million, I'm worth $300 million.
Or maybe not. Maybe you're going to buy a house. I tell you not to buy one, but I know you're going to buy one anyway. Or you're going to go lease a building because you're going to move into office space and you're trying to negotiate the tenant improvements. Most people are like, what? When you go lease an office, they're going to want 7 years. They're going to offer you like $3 to $5 for every square foot for tenant improvements. The more they give you, the better off you are, right? So do you want the tenant improvements, or do you want to kick back that and say, I'll handle my own tenant improvements? Like you got,
give me 3 years instead of 7.
You're leasing a car. You're buying a contract. You're getting a deal on a telephone. You're going to go you're going to take a luxury trip and rent a house in Lake Tahoe. How do you get a deal, man? How you get a deal? I always get deals. Every time I can save 20 grand, I'm like 20 grand. If I do that 10 times in my life, that's 200,000. That's a damn 2 years of income for most people. I'm going to show you how to do it tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
GrantCardone.com/free training.
If you can't be there tonight, okay, go to GrantCardone.com/closer. You can buy the package I'm going to offer tonight, and I'll send you the free training. We'll take it down tonight, by the way, after I go live, so you won't be able to watch it if you missed it. If you want to get the training, you know you need to become a better negotiator. You want to stay cool, calm, collective. You want to know how to get the most, the best deal for you, and still have them feel good about it. Join me tonight, GrantCardone.com/training. If you can't be there, go to GrantCardone.com/closer. Every Thursday, we come to you to keep you hustle tight. By the way,
keep it young.
Who condemns the hustle?
The only people that condemn the hustle are the ones who've given up on the hustle themselves.
So don't listen to them people out there like, oh man, shit. You got a lot of people already getting ready for the weekend. People prepping to hate on Friday, to get hung over Saturday, and to ask God to forgive them on Sunday, to wake up Monday, oh my God, I got to do it again. Don't be those people, folks. We're going to help you keep it tight. Stay out of the barbecues. Stay out of the hangovers, okay? And God's got his hand full with wars. Why should he have to pick up after you? Thanks for watching.
Producers and creators are the sources of all value on the planet. MC Lobster, the host of the top-rated business and investing podcast Cashflow Ninja, is on a mission with Producers Wealth to help producers create, protect, and multiply their wealth outside of Wall Street in any economy by creating systems and processes that help them increase their production, provides them with liquidity, passive income generators, and opportunities for enormous growth. Learn more about their time-tested and proven systems at yourownbankingsystem.com. That's yourownbankingsystem.com.